Hello everyone. So the ones that joined already, can you tell me if you can hear me? As always, the must question. Hello Mexican. Hey fam. Hey guys. Do you have voice? Okay, cool. Alright, I will just start, and the ones who join later, then they can still watch on YouTube if they miss anything. Alright guys. Let's see. We got 16 people. Alright, that's cool. Nice. Welcome everyone. Everything will pump. Yes, Ethan, that's what I said in mid-March, and I think we are already having a good result, right? Whole market will pump. And I don't think it is stopping now, so you guys can be relaxed. Alright? So let me start first of all with removing my webcam here. I don't think you have to see me. It's unnecessary. And then we look at the trade that I had posted. Maybe I can tell you real quick thoughts about that one. So initially, a second, need to make the music a bit less. All right. Yes, guys. So in the last stream we had these two trades, right? And then I added another two trades. This one we bought another dip, and this one where I initially targeted the highs, 45,555. So this was my initial target for that trade that I had posted. Later on, when I saw that this trade is doing well, okay, I closed it. I took profit early, around, yeah, close to 44. So here, yeah, here is where I took profit because my position was nice and I saw all that profit. And I thought to myself, man, I don't want to get caught up in, yes, in a retrace. And I had, I think I was not home, and I thought profit is profit, just take it. And I tweeted, I closed my long fully, okay. So I took profit here a bit early, but still a nice trade. So later on, guys, because I was in no position, I was looking for the next best trade. And that's when usually sometimes when you don't pay enough attention, when you don't think enough about your trade, you can make mistakes. And I am a trader who also makes mistakes, right? And that's why I try to that's when I tried to scalp short Bitcoin, although it was in a strong uptrend, in a really strong uptrend. And also it was my initial plan, as posted here in the trade. I mean, you know, I had targeted the highs, but because I took profit early and I was looking for the next best trade, I didn't pay enough attention. And what did I do? I tried to take the first best trade and tried to scalp short here. Let me remove this. So here I saw Bitcoin made a high, swept that high here. Okay. And I was targeting 43, these lows here. But then the next day, I realized, okay guys, I made a mistake. And I think I told you that I think I will get stopped. Here guys, looks like it went higher. And that was still below my entry. So it was still in profit. And I said, I think it will go higher and I think it will get stopped out. Then next day it got stopped out. So we made, like, these trades were like 5R in some, 20R, and then one stop. Okay guys, that's still 19R in a week. It's really good if you can take trades like this. The market is at the moment really good, but no need to talk too much about the past. The only thing, when I look at past trades, guys, it's not because I am thinking, oh no, why did I did that mistake and why I could have done it better. No, I don't think about the past in that way. Everything that I do in the past is a lesson for me. And the only reason why I look back is to understand why did I do that mistake, so I can prevent it in the future. That's why I recommend every trader to also have a trading journal, like a notebook where when you take trades, the things that you learn after a trade, that you note them, okay, that you write them down. Because if you don't write things like that down, then you will forget them. Having a trading journal is really what I suggest to have for everyone. So the reason why I took these long trades is clear, guys. It was the plan that I had initially. I was bullish, so no need to talk about that. The reason why I was initially bullish, that price goes a bit higher than here, was simply because of a short squeeze that I had expected initially when I had paid more attention. Hold on, let me check how many people we have now. 100 people. Hello everyone. Hey Muro, how are you? Sadly my PC got a red and they got my 1K starting money, made them BNB, blah, blah, blah. Stole my money. I wish you the best, keep it up. Hey bro, shit happens in life, okay? Sometimes you get an event which is something like that, but then another door opens, okay? Keep your head up, stay strong, and don't always keep your problems for yourself, okay? If you have a big problem, go to a friend, go to a family member, and if it's a problem that really stresses you, then speak about it. Guys, this is what I can recommend to you young guys, because I did the mistake. When I had problems, when I was young, I never spoke about it. I always kept everything for myself. Never asked people for help, never asked friends, and I never ever in my life asked anyone for money. And I had times in my life where I had, the need, where I didn't have everything, but I always tried to solve everything on my own, and that was not necessary. Guys, I could have, asked people, and maybe it would have been easier. So if you have a problem, and it is good to speak about it with friends, of course, not to strangers. Guys, you shouldn't talk to strangers about your problem. Nobody wants to hear problems, okay? Nobody wants to listen to other people's problems, guys. In general, it is not good to speak about problems. It is good to think about the solutions for problems, but not to focus on the problem. But what I'm just trying to tell you is, don't keep everything for yourself. Sometimes speaking to a friend or a family member, to close people, even if it's only speaking. And it doesn't have to be a financial problem. It can be anything. Speak with friends, speak to loved ones, and I'm sure it will help, okay? Maybe they have another opinion, maybe they have an advice for you. So, alright, let's get back at the charts. Don't want to speak too much about life in the stream because the last stream was 45 minutes, guys, and that's a bit too much. I know you guys don't have that much time. I want to keep the streams like 30 minutes maximum. Okay, I already spoke too much right now. Yeah, so let's get back at the charts. Bitcoin reached a resistance level here, obviously, but at the same time it went above the previous consolidation resistance, which could now be potentially support. Okay, it was a previous consolidation range here. We have resistance here, of course, around 52. We have resistance, a pivotal resistance level. But for me personally, I am looking at 58. If this is a strong move up, I would expect the price to even go up to 58. I will tell you why. Let's open up the monthly chart. And now look at this. So maybe some of you have seen the people who posted the hidden bullish divergence for Bitcoin. Some people posted the hidden bullish divergence for Bitcoin some time ago, a few weeks ago when the price was at the bottom, and I thought, wow, nice catch, because it's legit. It's a hidden bullish divergence, yeah. And I tweeted about it. I said I think the hidden bullish divergence is legit on Bitcoin. Why? Because I saw some people making jokes about it. Making fun about the hidden bullish divergence that some people posted. Why do you make fun of it? It's legit. So you have a divergence. You have way less than 14 candles here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's less than 14 candles. If you use the RSI period 14 for divergences, guys, regardless of regular divergence, hidden bullish divergence, bearish divergence, whatever, then you should not count more than 14 candles. Okay, if you use an RSI with the setting of 14 for a divergence, then you should not count more than 14 candles on the divergence that you want to use. But here you have less than that, even less than 10. So this is a legit divergence. Alright, how does this look to you guys? This looks bullish, right? I mean, without thinking too much, this looks seriously strong. Okay, I mean, if we without thinking too much, it makes sense that Bitcoin pumps up to here, to like 58, right? Because this was just the beginning of the move. So it doesn't make much sense to get immediately rejected. Just from the look at it, right? What do you think? Let me see your thoughts. No, I'm not shorting, man. I'm not shorting. I'm interested in buying dips. Brother, I'm not shorting. Maybe. No, I'm also not flat. I'm long some altcoins. Currently, I'm long a few altcoins. But I am trading, in and out fast. I might buy and sell 10 altcoins in a day on my phone. I see a dip, I buy it, it goes up like 5 or 10%, I sell it. I don't think too much about it. But at this current market, I am looking to actually hold a few altcoins. Generally seems bullish, but you think it could retrace. Yes, that's what I also think. Let me tell you what I think right now. I think, so let's actually draw that parallel channel, because I think it was pretty cool one that I had drawn back then. So the price has also swept yesterday's highs, right? Yeah. So yesterday's high is swept. So logically, you would now expect Bitcoin to retrace, right? People would now short it here. Let's say you short Bitcoin here, why not? We have a sweep, but I also know that recently many times you have a sweep of the sweep. Okay, price action traders know what I'm talking about. Many times you see that you have a sweep of a sweep. So here we had the sweep, okay, then we had the sweep of the sweep, but maybe you get a real sweep. So shorting here is risky anyway. But if you do it, you wouldn't want to use a tight stop, in my opinion. Okay? So even if you use a wide stop, it is risky. So I'm currently not interested in shorting Bitcoin, honestly. I would be interested in buying a dip, and that would be, for example, if these consolidation lows get taken out here. Let's open up here the previous range again. Let's draw that level here. Let's assume Bitcoin is bullish, guys. Let's assume Bitcoin continues to go up. So in that case, when the price is bullish, you cannot expect deeper pullbacks to levels where people would buy the dip. What that means is you will not get the dips that you want. You will get little dips, but people will probably now expect a dip down to here, right? To 45, 46. This is where they want to buy the dip. Obviously, the ones that are bullish. So in this case, I think, guys, they will either not get it, or price will even go lower. So let's assume Bitcoin is really bullish. Then I would look for a sweep of these lows here, guys. Bam, sweep these lows. I am just now making my thoughts about it, guys. I didn't check the Bitcoin chart before the stream. I am thinking right now. All right. Yes, I would look for a sweep of these consolidation lows, and then for a sweep of that sweep close to 45, let's say 46. So if you have a sweep of these consolidation lows here, and then a sweep of that sweep, and then a good reaction, that's where I would long. That's where I would long altcoin dips. Guys, if Bitcoin gets rejected here, which is another possibility, and pulls back lower, of course then we will look for the next demand zone. But I will then update that on Twitter. I will post, because now in advance to say where I would buy is not necessary. Okay, I would look then for the next possible demand zone, which would be here somewhere around 44. Okay, somewhere here. But then I would tweet about that. But as I told you, for now, if Bitcoin is bullish, I don't think we get deeper pullbacks. And if we get a little dip on Bitcoin, that's where you would want to buy altcoin dips. And I told you guys in this stream I want to talk about how to trade altcoins, right? So some of you asked me, because in my last stream I had used an indicator, a support and resistance indicator. Many of you probably want to know about that one, which one that is. No problem, guys, I will tell you which indicator that is. So that one is the, if you go into the indicators and then type in auto support, it will show you this one, auto support by JMC, okay? This one, the auto support, not the version 0.2, this one, auto support, because I think this is the most recent version. I like his settings that he used, the values for the support and resistance that he made. That's why I'm using this indicator. It's helpful, okay? It's not necessary if you have time to chart, but if not, it is really helpful. It is showing you the major levels. Like here, you can see the major levels with this indicator better. The auto support indicator by JMC, shout out to him, whoever that is. I don't know him personally, but I like his indicator. Guys, there are so many free indicators that you can test and use. You don't need to buy expensive indicators. If you really need to buy an indicator, then I wouldn't spend too much money on that one, because some people charge insane amount of money for stupid indicators that only shows you sweeps or rates or whatever. I charge like $4,000 for that one. It's funny in my opinion. You don't need all that, because the indicator doesn't trade for you. You still have to do your own thoughts and, you know, trades. So that's why you don't need to spend that money. Yeah, this is the indicator. I told you I will help you with how to trade altcoins, and this indicator is helpful. The auto support indicator helps you to see support levels easier, faster. Okay, if you open up the chart with this indicator, then you will immediately see, here you have a major support level, right? What is this? TVK. Many coins look like this, guys. They are bottoming on major support. I already said this in my last stream. You see this major support level. And also this indicator is helpful if you trade the USD pairs of altcoins, guys. In a smaller time frame. It's also helpful. It's cool. It shows you good levels. Okay. So you are welcome. So this is really helpful. Okay, for free. This indicator is for free, guys. It will definitely help many of you to chart faster. Alright, don't want to make the stream too long. I already said what I expect from Bitcoin, guys. I am watching for a pullback, not a deep pullback, and then buy dips on altcoins. And if we get rejected here, I would still be looking to buy dips, but then I would look lower, right? I am not interested in shorting Bitcoin at the moment. Market looks bullish to me. I want to keep it that way. The only thing is the Bitcoin dominance would go up if Bitcoin keeps pumping too hard. So I hope Bitcoin goes slowly, in a slowly way up, right? So that the Bitcoin dominance chills a bit and goes lower. So I don't have too much expectations from Bitcoin. I'm not the moon guy who tells you now we are going to all-time high. No. Okay, but this could be a final pump, a final exit pump to these levels here, 58, 60, you know. But this is also, guys, a good opportunity to make money on altcoins, because the altcoins, like, you know, the hyped altcoins like Avax and Luna and so on, they look good to go up. I mean, they are breaking down trends just like Ethereum, because they are following Ethereum, you know. Avax, for example, broke a downtrend, then it made a bull flag here. And somebody asked me on Twitter, and I told him it's good to buy. And now it's going up here. In such a case, guys, I would target minimum, I would look at the extremes, and I would target minimum here, these highs, minimum. So that's like $120, okay, which is a 25 or 30% gain from here on Avax. Of course, the best entry was yesterday, here at the lows. But on the next dip, guys, on the next dip, you should get into some good altcoins. Let's check Luna. Luna made a similar move today. So a triangle broke out, retested, and it went up nicely from here. I am doing this to also show you how you can catch these moves, guys. Simple trend line. Simple trend line. I mean, I have spoken about this many times. And on YouTube, I will now enable a few videos that I had closed, that I had made private because the market conditions were not good. I will now open them up. How to catch altcoin pumps. For example, this video is private so that you couldn't see it. I didn't want people to try this during the bear market. But right now I made it accessible again, okay? So you can now watch this video, how to catch altcoin pumps. It's old. I think it's from March last year when I said everything will pump. And you had the biggest alt season ever. So I made this video before that. Now you can watch it if you want, if you have time. How to trade altcoins and how to catch pumps. I give a few tips how you can do that. Guys, basically there are two ways to trade altcoins. Either you are somebody who has time and sits in front of the screen, who can do TA, who can use like these indicators, the support and resistance indicator, and who can draw lines and stuff like that. either you are somebody like that, okay, then I suggest to trade support and resistance levels. I suggest to watch that video that I have just enabled. And it's very easy, guys. You just draw these lines, you wait for RS flips for your entries, and the market conditions are really nice right now for altcoins. And you can even hodl altcoins a bit longer, like here AVAX, as I said, you could hodl it up to, like, you know, the highs here. Here I would de-risk a bit, sell a bit, and then maybe watch what happens next. But altcoins have the potential to go a lot higher. So this was Ethereum BTC. And I already said I think it has potential to come up to these highs here and maybe even these highs. So there's still a lot room. You remember when I said if Ethereum goes up 10%, the rest of the altcoins will go up a lot more, guys. Yes, if Ethereum goes up like 5%, you will see other altcoins go up 50% or even more. Okay, so if Ethereum comes up to here, which is 10% gain, then you will have a massive alt rally. You will not believe what you see. So the other altcoins will like multiply. And you won't be able to catch all those pumps. It will be too much. So I don't want you to think that you are not a good trader. It's normal. You cannot catch all the pumps. You don't have to. I suggest to have like 3 altcoins or 5 altcoins. Maybe choose the ones who are good, FA wise, and just hodl them for like 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, until we have these big coins like Ethereum at resistance here, guys, okay? Then we can think about selling those altcoins. And of course, you can take a bit profit on the way up. All right, I will update about Bitcoin, my thoughts. Currently, I am honestly not sure what is the next move. So either we get a little pullback and then continue up to 52, guys, where I would then expect maybe a consolidation and people to expect a retrace, and then maybe up to 58. So let me draw it. Little pullback here, move up to 52, where people then would try to short, bam, and then move up higher. So this is a possibility. Okay, or we get rejected here and pull back deeper. So in that case, I would look for longs somewhere here. Then I would have to watch it and update it. My only fear is that, guys, many people would want to buy the dip then I would think it might go lower. Okay, but in this bad case, in this bearish case, I would still expect altcoins to perform well. Okay, then we would still have alt season. If we get a rejection here and go down to take out some lows, maybe even lower, and don't get me wrong, I'm not predicting this, but I'm a trader, you know. I take what the market gives me, and if we get a bearish case, which is possible, and technically it is possible that we get rejected here, then I would still be optimistic for altcoins. I would buy dips and yeah, take profits, of course. All right, any questions? Altcoins will pump. Yeah, crypto fit. Hello, nice to see you on the stream. I am really very optimistic on altcoins, regardless what happens. regardless what happens, even if Bitcoin gets rejected here, and I think it won't, it is very likely that we pump up to here, to these highs, 58 minimum. Because look at the monthly. Again, as I told you at the beginning of the stream, guys, the monthly just looks like a snack. I mean, this looks like the beginning of a move, not like the end of a move, okay? So maybe a little pullback and then continue, hopefully, right? So if Bitcoin goes nuts, if Bitcoin goes crazy, then the dominance would maybe make Bitcoin outperform most of the altcoins. So in that case, it would make more sense to just long Bitcoin. But I will update that in real time. Currently, I am hoping for Bitcoin to chill and go up slowly so that the Bitcoin dominance gets here rejected at resistance and altcoins perform better, because altcoins are easier to trade. For normal people, you can just buy them and then you can hodl them, right? So before I end the stream, let me quickly get back to what I tried to say about the two types of traders. Either you have time, you are somebody who has time and who can do TA, and then you can draw lines and stuff on the charts. Okay, guys, but I know many of you don't have the time. Many of you have jobs, which is good. I think having a job and a secure place of an income is good, guys. I did trade many years while having a full-time job, and it saved me. If I was only trading, it wouldn't be that easy. I would have to, be concerned if I have enough money to survive then. But having a job is good, guys. It's not a bad thing. Also, it keeps you social, okay? It keeps you among people, among normal people. And you can still make life-changing money with trading. Okay, if you get lucky. You might not be lucky immediately. It might take some time. Okay, you cannot expect to make life-changing money right after you begin trading. It will happen when it's good for you. Okay, it might take 1 year, 2 years, but then it will be worth it, guys. Okay, the crypto market really has opportunities, and it might take time, guys. Have patience, but at the end, if you don't fuck up with leverage, I really don't recommend the leverage, guys, the high leverage. Okay, especially to beginners, you should not try to rush and make fast money with the leverage, because you will lose all. You cannot get liquidated without the leverage. You should learn risk management, and I have videos about that. And then really learn the leverage in a slow way if you really want to. But currently you don't need the leverage. To the traders among you who are a bit more experienced and know how to buy dips, yes, currently the market conditions are favoring altcoins, and it is okay to buy altcoins and use a 3x leverage to hodl them, guys. For example, if you buy Luna, if you had bought Luna here on this nice dip, and my friend Liverpool had posted this nice entry today, and if you catch an entry where the price won't go like 5% below that entry, okay, let's say you buy here and you have a tight stop which is less than 5%, like let's say 3% or 5%. What you then can do is use a 3x leverage, guys, and I am speaking to the experienced traders among you, and because this is an all-time high, you have to use the Fibonacci, the Fibonacci tool to determine the target. So you take the swing high, the last swing high, guys. Okay, the last swing high. Then you draw your Fibonacci tool down to the swing low after that swing high. And then you target here the Fibonacci 1.618, which is in this case 118. Okay, so then you have a 6-hour trade, and if you use a 3x leverage, and I am speaking to the experienced traders, yeah, it's a good trade then, you know, with a, yeah, you can hodl this coin there with 3x leverage, and maybe it even goes higher, you know, you never know. If it goes crazy, you would have a nice swing trade. So the market is okay to buy dips on altcoins with a 3x leverage to hodl them for a couple of weeks. So that would be the ultimate best thing to do. It is not easy. I know, even for me as an experienced trader, it is not easy to do that. Honestly, guys, to get a good dip, to buy it with a 3x leverage, and then even to hodl that one, to not take profit immediately, it's not easy. Guys, it's really not easy. I will personally try to do that, okay? I had some few good altcoin entries, but I took profit already. And that's what I typically mostly do, because as a trader, you are used to take profit. Okay, you make your trade, you take profit. But market right now, it's good for altcoins to hodl, at least for like a few weeks. And this is what I suggest to do to the experienced traders among you. Okay, so the stream again is 45 minutes almost, guys. I don't want to speak too much. So about the type of traders, either you are somebody who has time, then you trade support and resistance, you draw your lines and your patterns on the chart. But as I said, most of you are not like that. Right? Most of you have a job, you don't have time. So what you then can do is use EMAs as a help. And then you can watch my EMA series on YouTube, how to buy dips on EMAs. The EMA 200, for example, in most cases, it is really a good opportunity to buy dips. You don't see it now, right now, immediately, but later on, in a bullish market, when altcoins go up, you will have, you know, the EMA 200 act as support. So here it didn't work because it was sideways chop market. But if we get an uptrend on all these altcoins, okay, if we get an uptrend, then you will be able to buy dips on the EMA 200 on the H1 time frame and H4 time frame. So just watch my EMA series on YouTube for that one. Okay, EMAs are really helpful. And let me check if we also have another videos here for altcoins that I can open up. How to chart altcoins using simple trend lines. Maybe for some of you who are absolute beginners, here is a video that shows you how to draw trend lines. Okay, I am opening it up now, okay, so you can access this. It is how to chart altcoins using simple trend lines. It's a really old video. It's like 18 minutes long, and if you have time, you can watch that. Simply showing you how to draw trend lines on altcoins. You basically need 2 or 3 retests, at least 2 retests to make it legit. So I see some people, you know, they draw a trend line that only has one retest, and that's not a legit trend line. So you at least need two retests. Maybe let's open up a recent example. This is Zilliqa, guys. So these are the things that you would want to trade. Patterns like this: a falling wedge, legit trend line, 1, 2, 3 retests, and it doesn't always have to be perfect. In that video I explain how you can draw those trend lines. And then as you can see, a breakout from a falling wedge, downtrend pattern, and this coin went like 3x or so. Okay, also in the past here, look at this, it is also similar. But you will see more in that video, how to draw trend lines. Okay guys, that's it for today. I will update my thoughts regarding Bitcoin later on. It is currently pumping. I will have to check my altcoins. And really this week I will try to post more altcoin trades. And definitely suggest a few people who post altcoin trades, good altcoin trades. I mean, my friend here today, as I told you, Livercoin, posted that lunar entry, this one, nicely. Okay, if you follow good people, guys, then it also is helpful. So if you had taken that call from him, nice, really nice move. It's a 5% plus move here already. If it goes up to that Fibonacci target, wow. I don't recommend to buy here, of course, guys. This is not where you want to buy, close to resistance. But if you had bought this here and target here, nice. So if we get a next dip, I might get in and I will try to post altcoin trades from now on. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks to Delta Exchange for sponsoring the stream. If you want to support me, if you don't have an account where you can trade futures, I recommend Delta Exchange to make yourself an account using my link. Guys, we are a good team with Delta Exchange. The reason I have accepted them as sponsor is because many good friends, many traders are with Delta Exchange. They invited me, and of course the exchange is new. They have a couple of things they need to do better, but it will happen. Okay, they are working on updates for the app. The app is still in development. It will be better. And I also suggested a few things, and everyone is suggesting them a few things. Currently the exchange Delta is already good. It's usable, it's fast, and they have most of the pairs. Okay, most of the pairs, altcoins. And you can, I don't know why it did log me out. Sometimes it happens when you don't use your laptop, you get locked off. But Delta Exchange, guys, especially for those in Germany and in Netherlands and Holland, you know you cannot trade futures on Binance anymore. So Delta Exchange is a good alternative. Sign up, make yourself an account. Use this one if you want to support me, because they support us traders. Okay, they are supporting many traders with their content, because all this stuff is time consuming. Not only speaking about myself, I did post a lot of content, everything, guys. I posted since 5 years was for free. I never had a partnership. I never took money. I never had Yeah, you know, it was all for free. And I can tell you one thing, it is time consuming. I remember many times where I didn't take the trades myself, the best entries, just to post them. Because you don't only take the responsibility for yourself, you also take the responsibility for many, many people. You know, that's why it's time consuming. And all the traders that you see on Twitter, and I'm not speaking about the scammers, you know, the moon boys like Moon Carl or I don't even know, BitBoy or whatever. Those guys don't care about followers. I am speaking about the real content producers on Telegram, on Twitter, the legit people who are respected by the crypto community, who belong to CT. Those guys, they do a lot of work, you know, like my man Follis is saying here right now, hours and hours of work to create content, and they do that for free. And then when you have an exchange like Delta Exchange, who are helping these people, sponsoring their content by giving them a little bit of compensation for the work they do, it is something that I like. Okay, that's why I say thanks to Delta Exchange for supporting all the traders with their content, sponsoring them. I have already seen that you are nearing the top 10. Delta Exchange, congrats on that one. Hope you get in the top 10 soon. And that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. And the future episodes will be a lot better, guys. I again had not the time to prepare stuff. You know, I said my cousin had his party, his engagement party. My young cousin, it was nice. Had a lot of stuff going on this week, but the future episodes will be good, and the market is good anyway. So it is not the time to learn, guys. Right now it is not the time to learn. Okay, we can learn TA and all that stuff when the market is boring. Guten Abend, Leute. Vielen Dank fürs Vorbeischauen. Wünsche euch auch allen einen schönen Abend. So that was German for the guys who typed in German here. And the market is just too good to spend too much time learning, guys. You should follow good people, take some trades, and try to make money right now while not risking too much. Okay? I will this week, maybe tomorrow, hopefully suggest accounts who post good stuff. I said that last week already, but this time I will do it. I will suggest you good people to follow. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next week. Have a good evening. Bye.